Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we are going to discuss the June job report. Spoiler alert, okay? It's kind of good, guys. Oh my gosh. We are going to talk about unemployment, second stimulus, rental assistance programs, and wait, you can get up to $5,000 in rental assistance. Like, what? What is going on, guys? So if you want to know what is going on in the world, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. I got you covered, all right? Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hello, my darling. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I'm glad that you decided to join me on this beautiful Thursday morning. All you have to do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you can become a part of my family. I would love to have you, as well as hit that like button because you like me, right? Right. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into it. You all know that today, July 2nd, is a very important day. We have been waiting on this day for weeks because this is supposed to be the information or the data that the Senate needs to be able to determine if they're going to extend the unemployment or if we're going to get that second stimulus. Now, spoiler alert, we know that yesterday our president stated that, hey, you know what? I want to give the stimulus check, and you know what? I also want that money to be more than what the Democrats had proposed. So he wants it more than $1,200. Now, guys, with this job report today, the president just actually had an interview about an hour ago, and he confirmed that, of course, that the pandemic, the coronavirus cases are surging, but he also discussed the strong job numbers. So let's talk about it. The job numbers showed today that there was a gain of 4.8 million jobs in the month of June, and that the unemployment rate fell. It was originally at 13% in June, it was at 13% in May, and then it became 11% in June. And so, hey, this is showing that, hey, as the cities continue their reopening efforts, that according to the Labor Department, it is decreasing. So this is 2 months of strong data. Now, before we start to get our underwear in a bunch, okay, because I know, America knows Dr. Fauci, okay? Did I say his name right? He knows that even though this is strong data, first of all, this data was actually collected in the middle of the month. So this was collected probably in the middle of June. Also, we know that this doesn't account for last week as these cases surged. I think on Wednesday, we had 50,000 cases, right? That was the highest number of coronavirus cases in one single day. And it was a new record for us. And we have more confirmed cases in the United States than any other country. Also, it did not take into account Texas, Florida, Arizona, and my home state, Alabama. Our cases are through the roof, right? So even though at first people were returning to their jobs, now with everything going back on, it's kind of these states are shutting back down again. So even though this is strong data, I don't want you to, think oh my gosh, we're not going to get a stimulus because of this. That is not the case. Now, this may be an issue as far as moving forward to unemployment. They may decide that, instead of keeping that $600 extension, that you may not get that and you may get the $450 boost. But I mean, truth be told, guys, they didn't want to continue the $600 anyway. I'm for it. A lot of people are for it, but this $600 unemployment boost, a lot of people were not here for that continued boost anyway. So in the press conference, the president did address that, hey, this is great data. And some of the things to me that stuck out with what the president stated was, he said, hey, this is going to be a fantastic third quarter. Numbers will be coming out before the election. So these numbers, as the jobs continue to grow, one of his priorities is to get the American people back to work, and that the numbers will come out before the election. And then he also stated that next year will be an important year for jobs and growth with our economy. So I think he knows exactly what he's doing. Now, this is not where I'm taking a stance on the right or the left. It's not that at all. This is exactly from the press conference. You can go actually watch it. I'll leave it in the description box below. But I think with the numbers coming out and with the second stimulus, I mean, it's good business. Alrighty. Also, what stood out in the press conference was they addressed the unemployment claims. And at that time, an interviewer did discuss that. He said, hey, this is great news, but the numbers are surging in the pandemic, and each and every week, those unemployment numbers continue to grow. What are we going to do? Now, Mnuchin actually took this question and he kind of tap danced around it, and he said that there's a lag right now in the unemployment claims. And yeah, so he really did not state what is going to happen with the unemployments. Now, guys, you know that they want to do the $450 boost. You also know that some people there's proposals for if your state falls below a certain number, that you could keep the $600. There's so many proposals. I think that it's probably going to be where there's going to be an additional boost amount, but it may not be the $600. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. So also because that question was not answered, the focus was the stimulus checks, right? The stimulus checks. So they said, will there be additional stimulus checks, and how would these differ? Will illegal immigrants be able to get the stimulus checks? And Mnuchin did address that. He said that legal American citizens should get the payment, and we're very focused on direct or more direct payments. So that, of course, echoes the sentiments of the president, as well as we know that McConnell had stated on Tuesday that he does want to do a second stimulus, but he wants it to address like the children, and not only the children, but getting people back to work and helping out with a vaccine for the virus. So last question that stood out, it also addressed, will schools and colleges be opening this fall? And so Mnuchin did address that as well, and he stated that yes, they want to continue to have schools and universities open this fall. They also are allocating some funds to the states to provide or to have those proper precautions available in the school and in the classrooms to make sure that this does not continue the virus. So that's what we have. All that being said, guys, what I want you to know is this. Be prepared. I always say, like, you never know what's going to happen. Expect nothing, appreciate everything. So, I think I said that completely wrong, but yeah, I said it right. Expect nothing, appreciate everything. All right, so we probably don't expect to have the unemployment continue with the boost. We know that has been a hot topic now for weeks, and it's been trending. So if you don't have the $600, but it goes to the $450, okay, we'll appreciate it. And I would just say, let's go from there. But the stimulus is still on the table. So don't think that these numbers mean you don't get a stimulus, okay? All right, so the next order of business, if you guys are still struggling or need some rental assistance programs, or you're still having issues with paying your bills, as always, you can dial 211. And if you dial 211 from your phone, and listen, guys, it's going to have you enter your zip code. Once you enter your zip code, a representative will come online, and you can ask them, like, are there any programs in your area that can help you? But in the great state of South Carolina, the applications open up today for South Carolina, where you can get $1,500 in rent money, and that is through South Carolina Thrive and South Carolina Housing. They're offering struggling families up to $1,500 in rent money. Also, a lot of people have asked me about Las Vegas. Las Vegas finally made the map, guys. Finally, the city of Las Vegas is offering a new temporary grant program to provide short-term assistance to city residents experiencing housing insecurity due to the pandemic and the loss of income. The assistance will provide 3 months of reasonable rent and mortgage, and will be paid directly to the landlord or the mortgage company on behalf of the eligible program participants. The application deadline is July 31st. When the funds are exhausted, that is it. They're not giving out any more money. Applicants are encouraged to apply immediately. Assistance will be provided on first come, first served basis. Continue to drop your status down below. I'm looking. When I find them, I will bring them to you. I promise. So there we go, Vegas. You have to be 18 or older to participate, and it's only one application per household. Okay, also we have in Cleveland, Ohio, we know on July 1st, which was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Good gosh. Okay, on July 1st, they are accepting applications as well for those that are struggling to make rent. So make sure you go ahead. I talked about Cleveland, Ohio a few weeks ago, but I'll drop the the website in the description. I don't know what's going on with me, y'all. It's too early, that's why I come to you guys in the afternoon, because I can't get it together. All right, and then last but not least, Santa Monica is offering $5,000 in rental assistance. It is called the Emergency Rental Assistance Program. Applications will launch on July 7th, that is next week. And if you demonstrate that you have a loss of income and it aligns with the city's Economic Recovery Task Force, then you can go ahead and submit that application. Now guys, they will give you up to 3 months of rental assistance until August 20th and up to $5,000 per household, but they're only helping 300 households. I know, it's only 300. It does not cover back rent, unfortunately. And then also when you fill out your applications, they're gonna select it kind of like a lottery. So they're gonna put all your applications and I guess select who gets it. So, it's better than nothing. You can try. I am still doing my part. Let me know down below, what do you think about the unemployment? Do you want to continue to get the $600 unemployment? Do you think it should be continued? And guys, this is just the news for today, okay? Do not get yourself upset. It's the 4th of July weekend. This is news today. It can change tomorrow. Also, let me know what city or state you reside in, and do you need some rental assistance programs? And then last but not least, guys, what are you doing for the 4th of July? Like, all of this, we've been taking this in for the past 100 days, honey. What are you gonna do for the 4th of July? How are you gonna enjoy yourself? Like, come on, you have to live, okay? You have to live. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. Guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, sorry about what's going on, but you know what? It's too early in the morning for me. But y'all have a great day, okay? Bye.